All right, welcome back everyone for another deep dive. You know how this works.
Ready to jump in?
Yeah, today we're diving into a really cool topic.
Always.
Jacanas.
The amazing Jacanas.
These birds, seriously, they walk on water.
They really do.
Lily trotters, Jesus birds.
So many cool nicknames.
We've got a ton of research
Oh, yeah.
on these guys, like how they actually manage that water walking thing.
The adaptations are incredible.
Crazy colors.
The plumage is out of this world.
Their whole mating system, which is like totally backwards.
Yeah, we'll get into the polyandry for sure.
And then their role, like in the whole wetland scene, how important they are.
They're tiny but mighty when it comes to the ecosystem.
But also the challenges they face, habitat
Right.
loss, pollution, all that.
Yeah, it's a tough word out there, especially for specialized birds like Jacanas.
So yeah, should we get right into it?
Let's dive in.
Okay, so first off, the thing that everyone knows about jacanas.
Right, the water walking.
They're like strolling on lily pads.
Like it's nothing.
But how? How is that physically possible?
So it's really all about physics, honestly.
Right.
Jacanas have these crazy long toes.
Yeah, I've seen pictures. They're wild.
And the claws, too, they're super spread out.
Ah, so it's like
It distributes their weight.
they're not like putting all their pressure in one spot.
Exactly. They've got a much larger surface area.
Makes sense.
Think about like snowshoes,
Oh, okay.
on a really powdery slope.
You don't sink in.
Right. Same principle with the lily pads.
So it's not just like looking cool.
No, it's essential to their lifestyle.
It lets them get to all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah. They can access food that other birds can't even dream of.
Like what?
Insects, larvae, all hiding under the leaves.
Ah, so they've got like their own little buffet out there.
Pretty much. And seeds, too, that fall onto the water.
Clever. Okay, so long toes, check.
Check.
But then there's the colors, right?
Of the colors.
They're just gorgeous.
Some of the most vibrant plumage in the bird world.
I was reading about the wattled jacana.
Beautiful bird.
Black and chestnut body,
Classic combo.
and then bam, that bright yellow wattle.
It's like a fashion statement.
Seriously, it's so striking.
And each Jacana species has its own unique look.
That's cool. So there's variety too.
Tons of variety. But you know what's even more interesting?
What's that?
Their mating system.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that before.
Jacanas, they just flip the script on typical bird behavior.
Flip the script how?
Okay, think about most birds.
Right.
The males, they're usually the ones competing for females, right?
Yeah, showing off their feathers, fighting over territory.
Right, all that jazz. But Jacanas, nope.
The females are in charge.
100%. They're bigger, more aggressive.
Whoa, so they're the ones setting up territories.
Exactly. And get this, their territories include multiple males.
Wait, so one female, multiple male partners?
You got it. Polyandry.
Polyandry, that's so rare in birds.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
But why? Why would they evolve that way?
It all goes back to the environment.
Okay, how so?
Wetland habitats, they're great for food.
Lots of bugs and stuff.
Plenty of that. But good nesting sites, those are limited.
Ah, so it's about maximizing their chances of having chicks.
Bingo! By having several males tending to her nests.
The female can lay more clutches?
Right. And she doesn't have to do all the work herself.
So it's like a team effort?
Yeah, but with the female as the CEO.
And the males are like super dads.
Pretty much. They take care of everything.
Incubating the eggs.
Yep. Which are super camouflaged, by the way.
Oh, right. They blend in with the wetland plants.
Perfectly. Helps keep them safe from predators.
And then once the chicks hatch,
The males are on guard duty.
protecting them.
Even carrying them around under their wings.
Oh, that's adorable.
And practical, too, for crossing water.
It's amazing, like their whole life is built around this watery world.
They're perfectly adapted to it.
But they're not just cool to look at, right?
No way. They're crucial for the ecosystem.
Right, they have a role to play.
They're like little gardeners.
Gardeners, how so?
Well, they're omnivores.
So they eat a bit of everything.
Insects, invertebrates, small fish, even some plants.
Keeps things in balance.
Exactly. Regulating populations, helping with nutrient cycling.
So a healthy jacana population means a healthy wetland.
You could say that.
But there are threats, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
We were talking about habitat loss before.
It's a big one. Wetlands are being drained for agriculture, development.
That's got to be devastating for them.
It is. They lose their homes, their food sources.
And then there's pollution, too.
Another huge problem.
Agricultural runoff, industrial waste.
Contaminating the water, harming the jacanas and everything they eat.
It's a chain reaction.
That's sad. Yeah.
And we can't forget about climate change.
Right. That's looming over everything.
More droughts, rising sea levels.
It's all impacting wetlands.
So Jacanas are really facing a lot.
They are, but they're also incredibly resilient.
That's true. They've adapted to survive in a pretty harsh environment.
If they can do it, it gives me a little bit of hope.
Hope for what?
That maybe we can learn from them.
Learn what?
About resilience, about resourcefulness.
That's a good point. Even in a changing world, there's still a chance to adapt.
We just have to be willing to learn and to change.
Well said. So yeah, that's our deep dive on Jacanas.
Fascinating birds, aren't they?
Truly amazing. And I think the takeaway here is
What is it?
there's so much we can learn from nature
Absolutely.
if we pay attention.
And take action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So keep exploring, keep learning, and let's protect these incredible creatures and the places they call home.
Couldn't agree more.
Until next time.
See you then.